drift around the ceiling like a little cloud. The milk turns pale and quiet in a ceramic bowl. A yellowed paper napkin holds a stray pencil mark. My fingers touch the handle, then forget the reason why. The clock keeps ticking sideways while the streetcars hurry by. A bell rings softly near the door to say a neighbor came. The counter girl is smiling, though I do not know her name. Old Mr. Henderson once bought a coat of navy blue. He found a round glass table where the steam was shining through. The yellow butter on his muffin melted soft and brown, while gentle thoughts of 30 years went drifting through the town. I wonder if the postman kept his woolen gloves. The dark tea simmers quietly upon the burner ring. A red umbrella rests against the wooden frame. I watch the sparrow hopping near the awning string. I count the checkered tiles from the register to the street, and notice how the pavement warms beneath the walking feet. Nobody asked the sparrow why it perches on the ledge. Nobody counts the sugar cubes left resting on the edge. The world just spins in circles while the coffee pot turns cold, and every quiet corner keeps a story never told. What happens to the words we never spoke out loud? A spoon drops on the saucer with a silver chime. A dime sits on the counter by a slice of pie. We just keep sitting softly as we watch the time. A little dent sits right along this spoon. It catches light that fades away too soon. I turn the handle with a quiet thumb and wait for City Bus 18 to come. The waitress leaves a heavy painted plate and tells me winter came a little late. I nod and pull my cardigan around my chest. This corner vinyl seat has always been the best. The coffee steams and paints the window pane, just like it used to do before the rain. The baker rolls his cart across the alleyway, while older neighbor friends begin to say their say. I count my quiet hours by the black roast brew and trace the wooden table where the light shines through. A simple golden piece settles on my seat before the rushing down the street. The napkin holder rusts around the base. A tiny scratch stays etched upon its face. I remember how my mother stirred her tea with that same patience that she gave to me. The clock above the counter skips a beat while someone sweeps the curb out on the street. It takes so little now to make me feel content. A slice of toasted bread, $1 softly spent. The world can hurry on its busy way. I sit right here and welcome in the day. The silver spoon rests on the napkin ring. I hear the front door chime its little spring. Another quiet hour passes slowly by. I watch the clouds drift through the diner sky. Warm cinnamon cardamom hangs in the doorway while Arthur adjusts his old yellow wool vest. He turns on the radio low in the corner and pours out the roast that his regulars like best. Old Mrs. Gable comes in with her handbag and settles right down in her usual space. She sits by the window and unfolds her napkin. He brings her a saucer without any words. The clock on the wall ticks a comfortable rhythm, accompanied only by small neighborhood birds. He sweeps up the sugar that's spilled by the register. She traces the handle and smiles at the steam. Two quiet old neighbors who like the familiar, content with the quiet and lost in a dream. They know every scratch on the oak paneled counter where time seems to pause in a warm golden beam. The baker next door leaves a tray of fresh biscuits and nods through the glass with a wave of his hand. An old copper kettle begins its soft whistle, a song that the room has come to understand. He fills up her cup to the rim with hot water and adjusts the small blinds where the bright light comes through. She checks on her watch and then unfolds the paper. He wipes off a spoon with a cloth made of lace. seems to pause in a warm golden beam. Decades pass by like the steam from a teapot, yet Wednesday still finds them right where they should be. No fancy loud music or bright plastic tables, just simple routines that set both of them free. Arthur turns down the old transistor radio. Mrs. Gable folds up her crossword page. The small brass bell chimes above the front entrance. Another day begins at its own gentle pace. Stillness broke the second I recalled your letter. The brass bell jingled at the heavy oak door. Cold air drifted in behind a stranger in flannel, and water boiled slowly on the back burner coil. Old Mrs. Gable stacked the white porcelain saucers, her silver bracelet clinking on the laminate counter. Steam rises slowly from the spout of the kettle. Dust motes are floating in the amber-lit air. Every small rhythm makes the cozy room settle as someone turns a page on a vinyl retro chair. The espresso machine hissed a steady low hum while the clock on the wood wall beat 7:04. A dripping glass pot made a warm rhythm drum, and a slice of blueberry pie looked like heaven. Yellow light filled the aisle where the booth cushions glowed as the small corner diner softly overflowed. The radio played an old tune from '64. Soft saxophones drifted through the peppermint tea. A couple in raincoat boots walked across the floor, leaving wet footprints by the mahogany tree. The baker brought out fresh trays of butter biscuits, spilling brown sugar on the worn marble stone. Steam rises slowly from the spout of the kettle. Dust motes are floating in the amber-lit air. Every small rhythm makes the cozy room settle as someone turns a page on a vinyl retro chair. The espresso machine hissed a steady low hum while the clock on the wood wall beat 7:04. A dripping glass pot made a warm rhythm drum, and a slice of blueberry pie looked like heaven. Yellow light filled the aisle where the booth cushions glowed as the small corner diner softly overflowed. Outside the tall window, wet buses roll by, splashing puddles against the red brick facade. Inside the milk pitcher catches dark ceramic mug. The front bell tinkles as the door swings wide. Warm coffee smells like a gentle woolen rug. The quiet returns to the space inside. My sleeve, a rough little thread pulls me back to a 73 December eve. We sat right here in the chill of 7 o'clock, watching the baker turn over the wooden sign lock. The steam from a mug still rises slow, just like it did 50 years ago. You smoothed out the wrinkles along your woolen coat and drew a small heart on the napkin with a pencil note. I held your cold hand while the radio played a tune and promised we'd marry long before the end of June. Worn cotton denim pressed against this wooden seat, while early commuters stomp snow off their boots on the street. Nobody knows two young dreamers once carved a small sign right on the wood under where I now sit down to dine. The bell on the front door rings so clear, bringing back every sweet forgotten year. You smooth out the wrinkles along your woolen coat and drew a small heart on the napkin with a pencil note. I held your cold hand while the radio played a tune and promised we'd marry long before the end of June. Time takes the warmth right out of the porcelain cup and leaves an old man sitting alone to look up. But under my fingers the woven thread stays tight, keeping the memory of a long ago morning bright. I brush off the bench and leave a dollar bill down, then step out slow into our quiet little town, still wearing the coat you loved. A sudden wonder broke the quiet room. Before the silver kettle starts to hum, I remembered how you liked The vinyl seat holds 40 years of grace as golden light warms this tiny place. A silver bell rings softly at the door, and footsteps cross the polished wooden floor. High above the counter hangs a brass-framed clock, ticking past the hour as the front doors unlock. Fresh porcelain cups fill with dark velvet brew. Old neighbors sit down where the light pours through. The baker passes plates full of hot buttered scone, and no one inside feels completely alone. The newsboy lays the paper by the tray. A pencil marks the crossword of the day. The waitress smiles and fills a scratched glass jug, and wipes a spill beside a heavy mug. Outside the window, sparrows start to fly beneath the pale and gentle autumn sky. A nickel drops into the jukebox slot, bringing back a melody we almost forgot. The gentle sax horn blows a mellow line, taking every heart back to 1959. The counter stays warm through the chilly breeze. Dust motes dance with the softest ease. Leave the radio turned down real low. We have nowhere else we need to go. A street sweeper hissed against the dusty curb before the city found its daily rush. You pushed the heavy glass door with a smile and broke the quiet early morning hush. Your woolen coat still smells of autumn rain. You shake the dampness right off of your sleeve. The corner booth is warm and soft today, so pull your chair up close and stay a while. I ordered early so the pot was fresh, and had the waitress bring a side of cream. We used to talk about the years ahead, now we just hold the quiet like a dream, and trace the steam that lingers in the air. The baker's bell gave out a tiny ring as old man Miller brought his paper in. You take your glasses off to wipe the fog and tell me where your tired feet have been. The world outside is moving much too fast, but time stands still inside this little just hold the quiet like a dream and trace the steam that lingers in the air. There is no hurry for the noon clock chime, no heavy burden that we need to bear. We have a pot of tea and endless time and 40 winter years of stories left to share. I ordered early so the pot was fresh and had the waitress bring a side of cream. We used to talk about the years ahead, now we just hold the quiet like a dream and trace the steam that lingers in the air. Just stir your cup and let the steam drift high. I listen close until the pot runs dry. Take your time, my old dependable friend. Where does the quiet go when someone speaks? It hides inside the steam above my tea. A silver spoon sits crooked on the plate and softly turns a memory back to me. I wonder if the boy who painted words upon the glass still lives down on the corner near the grass. The jukebox hums a ballad from the past, a brassy horn that wasn't built to last. My mind spins slow and lets the time slip past. A stranger folds his paper by the pane, while gentle wipers clear the window glass. I count the sugar packets left in vain and watch another quiet Tuesday pass, unraveling the thread inside my head before the daily news is fully read. How many footsteps came through that front door? The counter girl pours coffee in my mug. The tabby cat sits curled upon the floor, as dormant as a pattern on a rug. I watch the butter melting on my bread and think about a letter never read. I used to raise the second hand each day, with places to be seen and words to say. Now I just watch the steam begin to rise and see the whole world through an older pair of eyes. A stranger folds his paper by the pane, while gentle wipers clear the window glass. I count that is fine. I sip my tea and take my sweet old time. Honey-colored beam cuts through the glass, warming up the formica and brass. An elder gentleman in flannel gray asks if he can share my wooden tray. He slides his hat onto the iron hook, gives the steam above his mug a look. He says the local train was late today, and laughs at how the hours slip away. The old man speaks of ships he used to steer, when youth was loud and harbor water clear. While butter melts upon a baked corn scone, two passing lives feel somewhat less alone. He tells me how his wife made cherry jam back when they bought a house in Nottingham. I tell him how my daughter moved away to paint the coast along the rocky bay. The waitress fills our cups without a word, the gentlest kindness that I ever heard. There is no rush to pay the small detail when two old stories cross the same trail. The old man speaks of ships he used to steer, when youth was loud and harbor water clear. While butter melts upon a baked corn scone, two passing lives feel somewhat less alone. He tips his cap and heads into the street, and leaves a folded napkin on his seat. The amber light stays warm upon my hands, just like a friend who fully understands. Mentioned yesterday, the brass clock runs slow. I watch the second hand stutter as I sit below. A gentleman in tweed folds his paper twice, while steam rises up from a bowl of hot rice. The waitress wipes a ring off table number 4, and someone drops a penny near the heavy oak door. The bell above the entryway gives a tiny chime. This little corner shop is keeping gentle time. A red wool cardigan hangs dry behind the coat rack. The baker sets fresh blueberry muffins on the stack. A dog stays sitting patient by the green painted bench, and Tommy turns a stubborn leaky faucet with a wrench. It all moves softly in a rhythm nice and sweet. A simple Tuesday starting on a noisy corner street. You said last evening that the butter would be cold. It spreads real stubborn on a roll, 3 hours old. The lady with the spectacles is reading chapter 3, her silver tea bag bobbing in an Earl Grey sea. A milk truck clatters past the frosted window pane, leaving wet dark tracks from yesterday's heavy rain. The bell above the entryway gives another chime. This little corner shop is keeping gentle time. A red wool cardigan hangs dry behind the coat rack. The baker sets fresh blueberry muffins on the stack. A dog stays sitting patient by the green painted bench, and Tommy turns a stubborn leaky faucet with a wrench. It all moves softly in a rhythm nice and sweet. A simple Tuesday starting on a noisy corner street. Every little detail fits together like a song. The scraping of the wooden chair, the radio along, the smell of toasted sourdough, the light upon the tiles, the way the elderly cashier just nods her head and smiles. You said the creamer drips, and well, you got that right. The counter shines in warm, familiar yellow light. Just small observations in a cup, watching the whole neighborhood wake up. This faded blue matchbook lies right beside my tea, with 5 paper matches remaining out of 23. I brought it from New Mexico 40 years ago, back when the winter roads were thick with mountain snow. Now sitting in this corner booth where steam begins to rise, I watch the shadows dancing soft inside my older eyes. The waitress fills my ceramic mug without a single word. Outside the glass, the sleepy town is slowly getting stirred. I spin the cardboard on the wood and wonder where you are. I traded in my worn-out bag for slippers on the floor, and built a calm and easy life behind a painted door. Yet when the steam begins to rise, the years just slide away, back to a crowded counter seat upon a foggy day, where 2 young dreamers shared a toast and had so much to say. The baker rolls the sweet dough out along the marble square, while old men check the sports page with silver in their hair. I trace the shiny golden lettering upon the cover side, remembering the diner where we used sit and hide. It is funny how a tiny thing can keep a distant name and bring back every gentle song before the winter came. I do not regret the peaceful path or where my footsteps led. I like the simple, quiet thoughts inside a seasoned head. But sitting here with buttered toast and tea upon my tray, I let my mind go traveling 1,000 miles away. I traded in my worn-out bag for slippers on the floor and built a calm and easy life behind a painted door. Yet when the steam begins to rise, the years just slide away back to a crowded counter seat upon a foggy day, where two young dreamers shared a toast and had so much to say. I pocket up the matchbook now and leave a silver dime. The clock above the kitchen door keeps very gentle time. A quiet morning, sweet and slow, just watching how the decades go. A milk truck rattled past the butcher's gate and brought me back to when we both were young. You took the trolley when the hour was late, with half a song still waiting on your tongue. I ordered tea and kept your usual place before the morning crowd begins to grow. I saw you coming with a tired face and knew exactly where the conversation ought to go. Slide in the booth and leave your worries out. The steam is rising from a fresh enamel pot. There isn't much we need to talk about, except the simple piece that we forgot. We used to count the pennies in our coat. Now silver hair looks gentle in the light. You take your time to fold a napkin note, while winter fades away to make things right. The world moves fast beyond this heavy door, but you and I don't hurry anymore. You set your glasses down beside the plate and laugh about the knees that creak with rain. We made it through the years that carried weight and found our quiet by this window pane. The waitress smiles because she knows your name. She brings a little butter on the side. 40 long years and nothing's quite the same, but here with you the clock is open wide. Let the traffic hum its weary song outside. We have nowhere that we really need to run. There's no secret left for us to hide, just two old friends enjoying easy sun. Take another sip before the steam turns cold. It's good to see you sitting here today. We have 1,000 stories left untold, so keep your coat off and decide to stay. Rich nutmeg and dark chicory float out across the floor, drifting past the heavy oak frame of the open door. Old Mr. Henderson hangs his wool coat upon the peg, setting down his walking cane beside a table leg. He folds his paper neatly to the puzzle page and back, listening as the coffee beans begin to pop and crack. The steam machine is humming like a tune from 42. The young girl behind the glass knows what he wants to brew. She pours the heavy cream before he even speaks a word. A quiet morning rhythm where no anger is ever heard. He traded 50 years of work to sit inside the shade and taste a simple brew that hand-carved silver spoons have made. His darling Clara used to love this slice of toasted rye, so every hour he watches winter clouds roll across the sky, then tips his hat to strangers walking down the avenue. The apron-wearing barista brings a hot white ceramic mug. She smiles a gentle greeting with a light, affectionate shrug. She leaves a little saucer filled with marmalade and butter, while outside on the sidewalk pigeons flock inside the gutter. He takes a slow first sip and lets the steam warm up his nose, remembering how the garden looked when Clara grew her rose. The jukebox in the corner plays a soft accordion waltz, a gentle world of sugar where nobody minds a fault. He marks a couple boxes in his crossword with a pen, content to let the quiet hours wash over him again. He traded 50 years of work to sit inside the shade and taste a simple brew that hand-carved silver spoons have made. His darling Clara used to love this slice of toasted rye, so every hour he watches winter clouds roll across the sky, then tips his hat to strangers walking down the avenue. The diner clock clicks 9 o'clock without a sound or fuss. Old Henderson sits peaceful as he waits to catch the bus. He leaves a shiny quarter on the glossy countertop, a sweet old habit that he never learned to stop. the words we never spoke out loud. They drift around the ceiling like a little cloud. The milk turns pale and quiet in a ceramic bowl. A yellowed paper napkin holds a stray pencil mark. My fingers touch the handle, then forget the reason why. The clock keeps ticking sideways while the streetcars hurry by. A bell rings softly near the door to say a neighbor came. The counter girl is smiling, though I do not know her name. Old Mr. Henderson once bought a coat of navy blue. He found a round glass table where the steam was shining through. The yellow butter on his muffin melted soft and brown, while gentle thoughts of 30 years went drifting through the town. I wonder if the postman kept his woolen gloves. The dark tea simmers quietly upon the burner ring. A red umbrella rests against the wooden frame. I watch the sparrow hopping near the awning string. I count the checkered tiles from the register to the street, and notice how the pavement warms beneath the walking feet. Nobody asked the sparrow why it perches on the ledge. Nobody counts the sugar cubes left resting on the edge. The world just spins in circles while the coffee pot turns cold, and every quiet corner keeps a story never told. What happens to the words we never spoke out loud? A spoon drops on the saucer with a silver chime. A dime sits on the counter by a slice of pie. We just keep sitting softly as we watch the time. A little dent sits right along this spoon. It catches light that fades away too soon. I turn the handle with a quiet thumb and wait for City Bus 18 to come. The waitress leaves a heavy painted plate and tells me winter came a little late. I nod and pull my cardigan around my chest. This corner vinyl seat has always been the best. The coffee steams and paints the window pane, just like it used to do before the rain. The baker rolls his cart across the alleyway, while older neighbor friends begin to say their say. I count my quiet hours by the black roast brew and trace the wooden table where the light shines through. A simple golden piece settles on my face. I remember how my mother stirred her tea with that same patience that she gave to me. The clock above the counter skips a beat while someone sweeps the curb out on the street. It takes so little now to make me feel content. A slice of toasted bread, $1 softly spent. The world can hurry on its busy way. I sit right here and welcome in the day. The silver spoon rests on the napkin ring. I hear the front door chime, it's little spring. Another quiet hour passes slowly by. I watch the clouds drift through the diner sky. Warm cinnamon cardamom hangs in the doorway while Arthur adjusts his old yellow wool vest. He turns on the radio low in the corner and pours out the roast that his regulars like best. Old Mrs. Gable comes in with her handbag and settles right down in her usual space. She sits by the window and unfolds her napkin. He brings her a saucer without any words. The clock on the wall ticks a comfortable rhythm, accompanied only by small neighborhood birds. He sweeps up the sugar that's spilled by the register. She traces the handle and smiles at the steam. Two quiet old neighbors who like the familiar, content with the quiet and lost in a dream. They know every scratch on the oak paneled counter where time seems to pause in a warm golden beam. The baker next door leaves a tray of fresh biscuits and nods through the glass with a wave of his hand. An old copper kettle begins its soft whistle, a song that the room has come to understand. He fills up her cup to the rim with hot water and adjusts the small blinds where the bright light comes through. She checks on her watch and then unfolds the paper. He wipes off a spoon with a cloth made of lace. The grandfather clock marks the half hour softly, restoring the calm to this cozy old place. He sweeps up the sugar golden beam. Decades pass by like the steam from a teapot, yet Wednesday still finds them right where they should be. No fancy loud music or bright plastic tables, just simple routines that set both of them free. Arthur turns down the old transistor radio. Mrs. Gable folds up her crossword page. The small brass bell chimes above the front entrance. Another day begins at its own gentle pace. The second I recalled your letter, the brass bell jingled at the heavy oak door. Cold air drifted in behind a stranger in flannel, and water boiled slowly on the back burner coil. Old Mrs. Gable stacked the white porcelain saucers, her silver bracelet clinking on the laminate counter. Steam rises slowly from the spout of the kettle. Dust motes are floating in the amber-lit air. Every small rhythm makes the cozy room settle as someone turns a page on a vinyl retro chair. The espresso machine hissed a steady low hum while the clock on the wood wall beat 7:04. A dripping glass pot made a warm rhythm drum, and a slice of blueberry pie looked like heaven. Yellow light filled the aisle where the booth cushions glowed as the small corner diner softly overflowed. The radio played an old tune from '64. Soft saxophones drifted through the peppermint tea. A couple in raincoat boots walked across the floor, leaving wet footprints by the mahogany tree. The baker brought out fresh trays of butter biscuits, spilling brown sugar on the worn marble stone. Steam rises slowly from the spout of the kettle. Dust motes are floating in the amber-lit air. Every small rhythm makes the cozy room settle as someone turns a page on a vinyl retro chair. The espresso machine hissed a steady low hum while the clock on the wood wall beat 7:04. A dripping glass pot made a warm rhythm drum, and a slice of blueberry pie looked like heaven. Yellow light filled the aisle where the booth cushions glowed as the small corner diner softly overflowed. Outside the tall window, wet buses roll by, splashing puddles against the red brick facade. Inside, the milk pitcher catches the eye. a dark ceramic mug. The front bell tinkles as the door swings wide. Warm coffee smells like a gentle woolen rug. The quiet returns to the space inside. My sleeve, a rough little thread pulls me back to a 73 December eve. We sat right here in the chill of 7 o'clock, watching the baker turn over the wooden sign lock. The steam from a mug still rises slow, just like it did 50 years ago. You smoothed out the wrinkles along your woolen coat and drew a small heart on the napkin with a pencil note. Held your cold hand while the radio played a tune and promised we'd marry long before the end of June. Worn cotton denim pressed against this wooden seat, while early commuters stomp snow off their boots on the street. Nobody knows two young dreamers once carved a small sign right on the wood under where I now sit down to dine. The bell on the front door rings so clear, bringing back every sweet forgotten year. You smooth out along your woolen coat and drew a small heart on the napkin with a pencil note. I held your cold hand while the radio played a tune and promised we'd marry long before the end of June. Time takes the up, but under my fingers the woven thread stays tight, keeping the memory of a long ago morning bright. I brush off the bench and leave a dollar bill down, then step out slow into our quiet little town, still wearing the coat you loved. Sudden wonder broke the quiet room before the silver kettle starts to hum. I remembered how you liked your toast burn brown, while fog still lingered on the sleepy town. The steam rises slow in the corner booth, where age meets the ghosts of a vanished youth. The vinyl seat holds 40 years of grace, as golden light warms this tiny place. A silver bell rings softly at the door, and footsteps cross the polished wooden floor. High above the counter hangs a brass-framed clock, ticking past the hour as the front doors unlock. Fresh porcelain cups fill with dark velvet brew. Old neighbors sit down where the light pours through. The baker passes plates full of hot buttered scone, and no one inside feels completely alone. The newsboy lays the paper by the tray. A pencil marks the crossword of the day. The waitress smiles and fills a scratched glass jug, and wipes a spill beside a heavy mug. Outside the window, sparrows start to fly beneath the pale and gentle autumn sky. A nickel drops into the jukebox slot, bringing back a melody we almost forgot. The gentle sax horn blows a mellow line, taking every heart back to 1959. The counter stays warm through the chilly breeze. Dust motes dance with the softest ease. Leave the radio turned down real low. We have nowhere else we need to go. A street sweeper hissed against the dusty curb before the city found its daily rush. You pushed the heavy glass door with a smile and broke the quiet early morning hush. Your woolen coat still smells of autumn rain. You shake the dampness right off of your sleeve. The corner booth is warm and soft today, so pull your chair up close and stay a while. I ordered early so the pot was fresh, and had the waitress bring a side of cream. We used to talk about the years ahead, now we just hold the quiet like a dream, and trace the steam that lingers in the air. The baker's bell gave out a tiny ring as old man Miller brought his paper in. You take your glasses off to wipe the fog and tell me where your tired feet have been. The world outside is moving much too fast, but time stands still inside this little place. The corner booth is warm and soft today, so pull your chair up close and stay a while. I ordered early so the pot was fresh, and had the waitress bring a side of cream. We used to talk about the years ahead, now we just hold the quiet like a dream, and trace the steam that lingers in the air. There is no hurry for the noon clock chime, no heavy burden that we need to bear. We have a pot of tea and endless time, and 40 winter years of stories left to share. I ordered early so the pot was fresh, and had the waitress bring a side of cream. We used to talk about the years ahead, now we just hold the quiet like a dream, and trace the steam that lingers in the air. Just stir your cup and let the steam drift high. I listen close until the pot runs dry. Take your time, my old dependable friend. Where does the quiet go when someone speaks? It hides inside the steam above my tea. A silver spoon sits crooked on the plate and softly turns a memory back to me. I wonder if the boy who painted words upon the glass still lives down on the corner near the grass. The jukebox hums a ballad from the past, a brassy horn that wasn't built to last. My mind spins slow and lets the time slip past. A stranger folds his paper by the pane, while gentle wipers clear the window glass. I count the sugar packets left in vain, and watch another quiet Tuesday pass, unraveling the thread inside my head before the daily news is fully read. How many footsteps came through that front door? The counter girl pours coffee in my mug. The tabby cat sits curled upon the floor, as dormant as a pattern on a rug. I watch the butter melting on my bread and think about a letter never read. I used to raise the second hand each day, with places to be seen and words to say. Now I just watch the steam begin to rise and see the whole world through an older pair of eyes. sip my tea and take my sweet old time. Honey-colored beam cuts through the glass, warming up the formica and brass. An elder gentleman in flannel gray asks if he can share my wooden tray. He slides his hat onto the iron hook, gives the steam above his mug a look. He says the local train was late today, and laughs at how the hours slip away. The old man speaks of ships he used to steer, when youth was loud and harbor water clear. While butter melts upon a baked corn scone, two passing lives feel somewhat less alone. He tells me how his wife made cherry jam back when they bought a house in Nottingham. I tell him how my daughter moved away to paint the coast along the rocky bay. The waitress fills our cups without a word, the gentlest kindness that I ever heard. There is no rush to pay the small detail when two old stories cross the same trail. The old man speaks of ships he used to steer, when youth was loud and harbor water clear. While butter melts upon a baked corn scone, two passing lives feel somewhat less alone. He tips his cap and heads into the street, and leaves a folded napkin on his seat. The amber light stays warm upon my hands, just like a friend who fully understands. Mentioned yesterday, the brass clock runs slow. I watch the second hand stutter as I sit below. A gentleman in tweed folds his paper twice, while steam rises up from a bowl of hot rice. The waitress wipes a ring off table number 4, and someone drops a penny near the heavy oak door. The bell above the entryway gives a tiny chime. This little corner shop is keeping gentle time. A red wool cardigan hangs dry behind the coat rack. The baker sets fresh blueberry muffins on the stack. A dog stays sitting patient by the green painted bench, and Tommy turns a stubborn leaky faucet with a wrench. It all moves softly in a rhythm nice and sweet. A simple Tuesday starting on a noisy corner street. You said last evening that the butter would be cold. It spreads real stubborn on a roll, 3 hours old. The lady with the spectacles is reading chapter 3, her silver tea bag bobbing in an Earl Grey sea. A milk truck clatters past the frosted window pane, leaving wet dark tracks from yesterday's heavy rain. The bell above the entryway gives another chime. This little corner shop is keeping gentle time. A red wool cardigan hangs dry behind the coat rack. The baker sets fresh blueberry muffins on the stack. A dog stays sitting patient by the green painted bench, and Tommy turns a stubborn leaky faucet with a wrench. It all moves softly in a rhythm nice and sweet. A simple Tuesday starting on a noisy corner street. Every little detail fits together like a song. The scraping of the wooden chair, the radio along, the smell of toasted sourdough, the light upon the tiles, the way the elderly cashier just nods her head and smiles. You said the creamer drips, and well, you got that right. The counter shines in warm, familiar yellow light. Just small observations in a cup, watching the whole neighborhood wake up. This faded blue matchbook lies right beside my tea, with 5 paper matches remaining out of 23. I brought it from New Mexico 40 years ago, back when the winter roads were thick with mountain snow. Now sitting in this corner booth where steam begins to rise, I watch the shadows dancing soft inside my older eyes. The waitress fills my ceramic mug without a single word. Outside the glass, the sleepy town is slowly getting stirred. I spin the cardboard on the wood and wonder where you traded in my worn-out bag for slippers on the floor, and built a calm and easy life behind a painted door. Yet when the steam begins to rise, the years just slide away, back to a crowded counter seat upon a foggy day, where 2 young dreamers shared a toast and had so much to say. The baker rolls the sweet dough out along the marble square, while old men check the sports page with silver in their hair. I trace the shiny golden lettering upon the cover side, remembering the diner where we used to sit and hide. It is funny how a tiny thing can keep a distant name and bring back every gentle song before the winter came. I do not regret the peaceful path or where my footsteps led. I like the simple, quiet thoughts inside a seasoned head. But sitting here with buttered toast and tea upon my tray, I let my mind go traveling 1,000 miles away. I traded in my worn-out bag for slippers on the floor and built a calm and easy life behind a painted door. Yet when the steam begins to rise, the years just slide away back to a crowded counter seat upon a foggy day, where two young dreamers shared a toast and had so much to say. I'd pocket up the matchbook now and leave a silver dime. The clock above the kitchen door keeps very gentle time. A quiet morning, sweet and slow, just watching how the decades go. A milk truck rattled past the butcher's gate and brought me back to when we both were young. You took the trolley when the hour was late, with half a song still waiting on your tongue. I ordered tea and kept your usual place before the morning crowd begins to grow. I saw you coming with a tired face and knew exactly where the conversation ought to go. Slide in the booth and leave your worries out. The steam is rising from a fresh enamel pot. There isn't much we need to talk about, except the simple piece that we forgot. We used to count the pennies in our coat. Now silver hair looks gentle in the light. You take your time to fold a napkin note, while winter fades away to make things right. The world moves fast beyond this heavy door, but you and I don't hurry anymore. You set your glasses down beside the plate and laugh about the knees that creak with rain. We made it through the years that carried weight and found our quiet by this window pane. The waitress smiles because she knows your name. She brings a little butter on the side. 40 long years and nothing's quite the same, but here with you the clock is open wide. Let the traffic hum its weary song outside. We have nowhere that we really need to run. There is no secret left for us to hide, just two old friends enjoying easy sun. Take another sip before the steam turns cold. It's good to see you sitting here today. We have 1,000 stories left untold, so keep your coat off and decide to stay. Rich nutmeg and dark chicory float out across the floor, drifting past the heavy oak frame of the open door. Old Mr. Henderson hangs his wool coat upon the peg, setting down his walking cane beside a table leg. He folds his paper neatly to the puzzle page and back, listening as the coffee beans begin to pop and crack. The steam machine is humming like a tune from 42. The young girl behind the glass knows what he wants to brew. She pours the heavy cream before he even speaks a word. A quiet morning rhythm where no anger is ever heard. He traded 50 years of work to sit inside the shade and taste a simple brew that hand-carved silver spoons have made. His darling Clara used to love this slice of toasted rye, so every hour he watches winter clouds roll across the sky and tips his hat to strangers walking down the avenue. The apron-wearing barista brings a hot white ceramic mug. She smiles a gentle greeting with a light, affectionate shrug. She leaves a little saucer filled with marmalade and butter, while outside on the sidewalk pigeons flock inside the gutter. He takes a slow first sip and lets the steam warm up his nose, remembering how the garden looked when Clara grew her rose. The jukebox in the corner plays a soft accordion waltz, a gentle world of sugar where nobody minds the fault. He marks a couple boxes in his crossword with a pen, content to let the quiet hours wash over him again. He traded 50 years of work to sit inside the shade and taste a simple brew that hand-carved silver spoons have made. His darling Clara used to love this slice of toasted rye, so every hour he watches winter clouds roll across the sky, then tips his hat to strangers walking down the avenue. The diner clock clicks 9 o'clock without a sound or fuss. Old Henderson sits peaceful as he waits to catch the bus. He leaves a shiny quarter on the glossy countertop, a sweet old habit that he never learned.